Carrie happy.
Welcome to the 956 ABV podcast.
I'll probably make like a video or something to put for the intro, you know, like for.
With your host, the purple villain and El Spooky Bookie. Brought to you by fucking beer and the Illuminati. Pour yourself a drink. Let's fucking go. It's the big meaty purple grimace. Guzzling glizzies at the line of scrimmage. And we ain't finished till we get the spooky booty with it. Drinking up these spirits till we loopy, are you with it? Dancing with our double cup, make sure not to spill it. What's the mission? Fucked up and have a good time. We just trying to blow up the shed and shine past the tequila and lime. No mom ass way. Welcome to the RGV, baby.
Crazy. I'm waking up.
Crazy. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the 956 ABV podcast.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Landmark on Towers.
Fuck,
Beautiful,
man.
Beautiful vibe right now. with
Beautiful
this fucking
day.
song, dude.
Fuck yeah, bro.
It's all
One of our new intros. One of our new intros. Big shout out to Richard Santos.
Fuck yeah, throwing it down, dude.
Richard Santos.
Crazy fucking song.
Making that track for us, bro. That's a fucking dope ass intro right
Fuck
there,
yeah, man.
Fuck.
Thank you very much for that shit.
Hell yeah,
Wild
man.
shit.
And we are back at the Landmark on Tower.
Fuck yeah, where friends become family. Big shout out to the Landmark, the longest running sponsor.
Yeah, for sure,
For the
man.
podcast,
For
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah, come on out. You already know. Pizza, Loteria night, and on Sundays, New Breed Wrestling.
Yeah.
Come grab some pizza, grab a beer, watch some fucking dope ass wrestling, man. Big shout out. Once again, Kike Caballero. In the building, in the house, everywhere. You're everywhere, bro.
At my home, the Landmark on Tower, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Big shout out to you, man, for coming on the pod, first of all.
Thank you guys for having me. I feel like it's been a long time coming. Well, I didn't know I was the first wrestler here. I guess second one after Danny, of course,
Yeah.
but that was a while back.
But he's
right?
like owner slash, like,
Yeah.
Boy, yeah, man. But of course, anytime I think of Danny, like, of course, I see him now, right? Because I met him 2 years ago, right? But anytime I see him, I always see him before, like the young Danny.
yeah.
And it's just
Dude.
crazy to me, like to think like he already went through what I'm going through.
Yeah. So you're 2 years into the game, dude.
In November, I'll be wrestling for 2 years.
Damn. Fuck yeah.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, dude, we've seen you. We've seen you do your thing in the ring, man. And
Fuck yeah, dude. Like
it's fucking sick.
I've come on Sundays, bro. Like sometimes, I'll be at my parents' house and on my way home, let me go check it out, dude.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
come and I remember seeing you, dude, for the first time, and you definitely have like superstar kind of vibe, bro. And
have
then and your fan base, dog,
Bro.
is so like dedicated and
you have like a Desperado
dude.
vibe, bro. You know,
think so? Thank you.
Antonio Banderas
Antonio
for sure,
Banderas
dude.
vibes for sure, bro.
There's inspiration there, of course, but it's come out. So we can get right into it, right? If you
Puss
want.
in Boots, ladies and
Puss
gentlemen.
in Boots.
Hey,
So
welcome.
I watched Shrek 2. I watched Shrek 2. I was like, before Shrek 3 comes out. No, yeah, I mean, well, originally Kike Caballero, the character, right? Because Kike Caballero is not really my real name. Most people
They call you Kike.
That's the
Hey,
thing.
Kike.
That's the thing with the podcast. Well, Kike is my real name. It's my nickname for Enrique. So Enrique is my
there
real
you go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's the funny thing about the podcast that I was thinking about it. I was like, whoever watches this that doesn't know, that's not in my bubble, which is going to be a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, this is who he is.
Like
'Cause
your
they
fans, dog. I bet they're
hadn't
gonna
thought about
love.
it.
They're
I
gonna
hadn't thought
love
about
this,
it that
dude.
way. I hadn't thought about it that way. Like in my head, I'm like, yeah, like people know who I am, but it's like
We're putting
They
you on
just
the
see
front
me- they just
burner,
see me-
doggy, right now.
They just see me on the canvas. Like they
Yeah.
see the art that I do on the canvas, and that's what they see. They don't
That's
see-
true. Yeah,
Dude,
that's a good way to put it, bro.
Yeah,
Because
for
what you
sure.
do is a fucking art.
That's
dog.
my
Like,
that's my platform. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Just like how
dude,
you
and,
guys-
and I'm not gonna lie, man. Your intro when you come in, and it's fucking hard, bro. Like it goes off. I've seen you come out with roses. I've
Yeah,
seen you like
yeah,
do
yeah.
the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of like, are you ever anxious for that kind of stuff, dude?
dude. So I'm naturally anxious, as you can tell right now. I'm naturally anxious. It runs.
You're chilling?
It runs in the family. No, well, I know myself. I know myself, right? And that's the thing. Like you can't get stuck in like telling yourself that because then you manifest it.
yeah, exactly.
But I'm just self-aware. Like I've improved and I'm improving, and it is what it is. But I'm just naturally anxious. So even when I'm out there, like I was telling you, even when I'm out there right before the match, and I'm like locked in, and I know that I'm ready, my body still reacts. Like my body feels
Hasn't caught up yet.
It's the adrenaline.
Yeah.
That's what everybody tells me. The adrenaline. Like, you know that you're gonna go out there and give chingazos. Like you're getting your neck. Like I'll get my neck ready because you never know. Like you fall on your neck in a weird angle and that's it.
yeah.
You fall on your wrist in a weird angle and that's
Yeah,
it,
bro.
Yeah.
Like my finger. Let's get right into the finger lore.
Hey.
That didn't
Hey,
take long.
what kind
That
of
didn't-
finger lore are we talking about? I know a finger lore too.
Can y'all see that?
Yep. You look like
Oh yeah, bro. Your fucking finger. What the fuck?
there was an algebra teacher in high school who had a finger like that, dog. Actually, all his fingers look like that.
Are you
He-
related
He
to
had
him?
arthritis.
It runs in the family, like the anxiety.
we all have the same finger ad.
But yeah,
No, but yeah, injury,
So what's up with that
injuries, bro.
ET finger, dog? How'd that happen, bro?
Did
Did you
Get
phone
into
home?
it?
Did you
Get
phone
into
home with it?
Well, short story. I phoned home with it.
Hey,
I watched,
on a
I watched ET.
payphone, you never used one before. You're like, how do you do this?
Nah, dude, because I grew up in Reynosa.
Oh.
So Reynosa
There we
is
go, there we go.
Reynosa is
Ice.
behind.
Hey, Eric, call ice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
got
got him. Breaks down the fucking.
Hey, big shout out Desmadrito in the building too.
Shout out
Let's-
in the motherfucking
It's right here, it's
building,
right here.
Mr. 5'5" Big Dick.
Go check out the big wiener episode we did.
Big winner episode. Winner reveal.
We needed 2 cameras. 2 cameras
Desmadrito
just for
winner
that dick,
review.
bro. Crazy.
But yeah, so Reynosa is like 20 years behind.
Like
or whatever.
up to what age?
I grew up in Reynosa until I was. Now we're getting into it, but I haven't even finished like 2 of the stories I was telling.
All right, we'll get back to it.
Yeah,
bro.
we'll hop around,
So-
dog.
So yeah, I'm not Kike Caballero.
It's fine, bro. You can use Kike Caballero.
I'm Enrique something else, right? Like maybe I'll,
What's your
maybe I'll
social
reveal it.
security, dog?
Maybe I'll
Do you
reveal
have
it.
one
Maybe
of
I
those?
won't.
Let me see your license.
So
dog.
so I have a social security, but Kike Caballero doesn't have a social
Hey.
because he's like Mexican.
Oh.
So I was
He's
born,
from the other side. Yeah.
He's from the other side.
He's from Reynosa, not you.
I was blessed enough to have parents that were thoughtful enough to be like, because my dad is from here. His parents are rancho. That's the thing. Like his parents are totally rancho, like from fucking rancho. My grandpa worked his ass off to get everybody over here. They got a house over here, and then my dad was born over here. But really, he grew up in Reynosa. Like my dad's from Reynosa. My mom is from Reynosa too, born and raised, right?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so they made that decision, right? Like I was blessed enough to have parents that said, let's have him be born over there, right? I was born over here. The moment the doctors told them y'all can travel with the baby, boom, we went back to Mexico. So I wasn't really here, you know.
Yeah.
I grew up in Mexico until I was 6. Like I was turning 7. Like I came from Reynosa over here, and I turned 7 over here like within a month. So yeah, I mean I was.
So you have pretty good memories then growing up there, because 7, like, I mean, you know, I feel like between 5 and 7, like we have some memory of shit. Like, I mean, I have some from like before that, but not as many as like I do from that age on. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, that's the thing.
you
I don't
probably
know.
have.
I don't know if I'm biased, but that's the way it is with me. That's just the way I see it, because like I always tell people, like I had 2 childhoods.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it was my childhood in Reynosa, which is like, you know, we weren't poor, but we just didn't have that much money.
Yeah.
So, and then back then, I remember even the cartoons. Nowadays, like everything's like the moment it releases here, it releases in Mexico with dubbing because they're getting that shit ready, like
Yeah.
already, like in every language. But back then, I remember I was a big Ben 10 fan. I don't know if you guys like.
You're showing your age for sure.
Yeah.
12,
12 years old, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. 12 years old.
I do know Ben 10 though.
Shout out to Ben 10. Yeah.
He's watching right now.
Y'all think he's proud of me?
For sure, dog. For sure.
Woo! Cheers to Ben 10.
Hey,
There we
cheers,
go.
broskies. Hey, everybody, cheers, cheers, cheers.
Ben 10.
Cheers,
10
cheers.
is my lucky number
10? Because of Ben 10 or what?
because I'm born October 10.
Oh, 10, 10.
10 out of 10.
Nice. Oh,
Everything,
shit.
yeah, dude.
That's
yeah.
cool. Is that why you are Ben 10 fan?
Yeah, I had to manifest it, bro.
I mean, that's pretty cool, dude.
But yeah, so I remember Ben 10 over there in Reynosa, and I would come over here, and it would be like Ben 10 Alien Force, and over there they hadn't even
got that
Ben 10 hadn't even finished.
Yeah.
And over here it's already running, and then like dicho y hecho, like 2 months after I see the new Ben 10 over there in Mexico. So everything was behind. So when I came over here, like it was a real reality check for sure. Like everything was different. I remember the before and the after. Like it was my childhood in Reynosa. Like I got to play outside. I mean, I was always shy, but I got to play outside. Like the closest I got to video games was the like Chispitas, the arcade machines. That's the closest I ever got to video games. It wasn't until I came over here that I started going on the school buses, which we don't have over there, that I started seeing the American kids with
The PlayStations and
the
the fucking-
DSIs and the
Okay.
PSPs and that's when I was like, what is that? And I remember I sat down next to my friend. I became friends with him after that for like a long time. And that's how I met him. Because I was just like, hey, he has a cool game. He was playing Mario Kart or Mario 64
Hell yeah.
Oh,
on
cool.
the DS. Oh, I love Mario 64.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
that's badass.
But I played it on the DS. I'm sure you guys played it over there.
Fuck yeah, on the-
back in
yeah.
the back
Played
in
it
the,
on the Atari.
back in the 60s. Y'all played it on the.
Back in the 60s.
I'm sorry, bro. I had to do it.
No, that's funny. It's funny. No, but yeah, dude. I mean, growing up, and then you just you stayed here.
Yeah,
After-
so I grew up in Reynosa, so I came over here as a little Mexican boy, like straight up.
Did you know English when you came over here?
Fuck no.
No, so you were in those classes with all the Mexican kids.
Yeah, so shout out to Seguin.
Did you play soccer?
I went to Seguin Elementary.
Seguin.
So that was my first one. I'll name that one. I won't get into all the schools unless y'all want me to. I got into
Fuck
yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like I could say it, but why am I talking about school? But yeah, Seguin was my first school. I was starting 3rd grade. So I made it all the way to 2nd grade in Reynosa. And I came over here as a little Mexican boy. Like I didn't know English. Like my mom doesn't know English. My dad knows English, pero mucho, like to this day. Because he was Mexican. Like he came to school over here, but he's Mexican as well. But yeah, I came over here like on the 3rd grade, and they put me in that school had like instead of the special ed program, they straight up, it was like they would tell us like straight up, like it's kind of fucked up, right? But they would tell us, they would be like, yeah, before you guys we had special ed kids, and then we got rid of them, and now we take care of you guys.
So y'all were the new special
It was a new
ed.
program, yeah. You know, I mean, that's the way they always. Well, that's the way I remember it, right? I didn't understand English. I just like from the little they would explain to me. I'm like, what? Like, what's going on?
What do you mean?
I'm like, what is?
I'm not a retard.
So am I special or not?
Yeah, I was a little special Mexican boy.
There you go.
I was gonna say special alien.
hey.
That works. So how would you compare like growing up over there to over here, bro? Like, do you have like younger brothers or sisters?
I have 2 younger brothers.
So like you see how they live here compared to
Yeah.
how you lived over there. Like, is it
because my
pretty wild,
the
right?
middle brother got half as much experience over there as me.
okay?
Oh, okay.
And the younger one got none in
okay.
Reynosa ever. Like he goes with my dad and stuff, but he didn't grow up over there. So yeah, like it's interesting because like I like seeing stuff in people, and I'll see it. Like I see myself in my brothers, and I'll see more and less of certain things, and I'm like, I can see it. I'm like, that's because they went over there, or that's because over here. But nah, I mean, I love my brothers. Funny enough, fun fact, my middle brother, the middle child, Leo, shout out to Leo.
Big shout out.
He's a mariachi. He's actually a mariachi.
That's fire.
So
Hell
I'll tell
yeah.
people.
What's he play, dude?
He's a mariachi for. It's actually like a religious mariachi.
Okay,
I
like
could
the
pull it up. I
like
could
the
pull it up.
Catholic ones,
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if he wants me to
the
shout
ones
it
at
out,
the
so-
Basilica.
Yeah, I mean, they do wedding, they do whatever, but
That's dope.
they they're forte.
Hell yeah, bro.
is
I
religious
always thought it was
mariachi.
Yeah.
badass, like being for people that do mariachi and shit. That shit's fire.
But yeah, he was a gifted child. He was like in orchestra since like middle school. From orchestra, like he went from the viola. He played the viola, I guess, from what I remember, right? I mean, but I might be misremembering the fuck out of this, but I'm pretty sure it's
and
right.
then he wanted to sing and
No,
shit.
I'm pretty sure it's right. No. He just got into mariachi in high school, and he went from the viola to the violin, and then he went from orchestra to mariachi, and then he did mariachi in high school, and then he graduated. Now he's doing mariachi.
That's cool. Man.
So I'm waiting for him to play me out.
Oh, that'd be fire.
Hey,
bro.
hell
We've
yeah,
been
dude.
close.
That'd be sick.
we've been
Hell
close.
yeah. A live fucking bring out.
And that's
bro,
a little
like
bit
that?
of a spoiler, but I don't give a crap. I mean, it would be something cool. Maybe I can show
Yeah,
him this
yeah.
clip and be like, "Hey, like everybody was saying, everybody in the comments."
Right.
We'll get bots so they can comment on it.
But we no bots here.
No bots, no bots.
Yeah, man, that's fucking cool. So, did you like when you came over here? Like, did you get bullied growing up? Like throughout, like middle school? Because
That's funny.
I was a bully, dude. Like when I was a kid, like I was an asshole, dude. And yes, dude. So like I can imagine. Like you sound like you look like somebody I bullied.
Yeah. No,
but-
honestly, like.
Well, yeah, but
No, but no.
Well, no, but yes, right? Like, I mean, like growing up, I was very shy, dude. I'm still very shy. And like, it's taken me a while to open up with wrestling. And that's one of the main things, one of the main reasons that I always I'm thankful to wrestling for, because it's helped me out.
It's helped you.
in so many ways. And that's one of them. Like, open myself up to life.
Come out of your
Yeah.
shell, dude.
To life.
Yeah.
And, but of course, I'm still shy. Growing up, I was always shy. Super shy, dude. Super shy in Reynosa. I've just always been a very introverted but imaginative person. Since I was a kid, bro. Since I was a kid.
Dude.
I have memories in Reynosa, in the streets. I mean, when you were a kid, of course, right? Like, our imagination was like,
It
over
still
the,
is, bro.
over the roof.
It still is.
But I remember when I was a kid, bro. Like, it was on a different level.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
So I remember, like, even as a kid, like, I would act out like movie scenes and stuff, but to myself.
That's
To
dope.
myself, because I was shy.
Yeah.
And then one time in Reynosa, I was like in an aisle. In an alley, my bad. Like in a fucking random alley, like dark Reynosa alley, like 2 corners, 2 blocks in a corner away from where I actually lived. And I was just like acting out something. And I remember like afterwards, I turned around and I saw my mom like looking through the corner, my mom and my tia, and they were laughing at me. And I remember feeling so embarrassed. And I was shy, like even just from like, I'm over here like performing.
Yeah.
And even that, I was like, oh.
Was it a Taylor Swift song?
Yeah, it was Taylor Swift. Spanish version.
It was a Ben 10.
It was a
song.
Shakira.
It was fucking Shakira.
Was it rabiosa? Were you being rabiosa in the
I was
alleyway?
probably
dog?
being a little, yeah, dude.
Holy moly!
Hey, big shout out.
Fuck
Oh.
Big shout out.
Eric throwing it down. Holy shit!
Right. Desmadrito.
Yes, sir.
Desmadrito time.
Go for it, broski.
I bet you were a pretty good-looking kid. You're probably.
I was chunky for a while.
Oh no!
Until high school, but not like until like sophomore year
Okay.
/ junior year. Like I've always been like wide. Like I was
Yeah.
actually, funny enough, I was in JROTC all 4 years of high school,
Cool.
Oh, shit.
but I wouldn't really try it.
Is that where you like got
just to
like
do?
fit and in shape and shit?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So I remember I told myself, because I fell in love with wrestling going into high school,
Nice.
which
That's what I was gonna say. What was your first like? How did you even like watch wrestling or think about wrestling the first time?
It was like lucha libre first, or was it like
So-
American wrestling?
growing up Mexican, right? Growing up in Reynosa, like it was everywhere.
Yeah?
Like I wasn't I never liked wrestling in Mexico. Like it happened when I came over here, funny
Mm-hmm.
enough. But I remember, bro, like I remember the tazos from the
Yeah.
papitas.
Oh,
Like, it would
yeah.
have Cibernetico, it would have La Parca on there, like
Yeah.
like the fucking, which I would never play with the tazos because I was that shy también. Like everybody would play
Damn,
with the fucking
tazos was
tazos.
fire, bro.
I would
I
collect
like
them,
that shit.
but I would never go in there and be like, I want to learn how to play. And then it took me a while until I got my brothers. They're the ones that I like helped me. Like I could interact with them, but I could never go with other people. I was shy. I was very shy.
Damn. Yeah, I definitely would have bullied you, bro.
Give me your fucking tassels.
Give me these fucking tassels, bro. You ain't even playing.
So it wasn't until I came over here that, but yeah, I remember in Mexico, like I would see the parka masks, like máscaras de la parka. I remember I had one, and I remember thinking like, this is my favorite one. Well, whatever these are, these masks, this is my favorite one, like la parka. And the little luchadors, los monitos,
Hell
and,
yeah.
like in downtown.
I remember
Yeah.
always.
I remember getting the
always
little
had
ring.
them. Yeah, the little
little
wood ring with
yeah,
the rubber
with the-
bands.
Like, you
and
wouldn't
the
even-
figures that are just stuck like that all the time.
You wouldn't even like ask for it. Like it would just appear. It would always appear.
I loved those things.
So I
dude.
remember all of that throughout my whole childhood, and like even just seeing it on TV here and there. Pero it didn't happen until I came over here. I remember my little brother. Excuse me, my little brother got really into, not even me, right? The youngest one, Leo, not Leo, Chewy. I already fucked up the names. It was gonna happen. They're my brothers, so I fucked up the name. There's me, Leo, and Chewy, right? So he was the one that really liked wrestling as a kid. He really liked John Cena.
Oh,
Shout out John Cena.
That's when he started.
I love John Cena. He was a John Cena kid. So
That's badass.
for about maybe like 2 years, every Friday we would watch SmackDown on Azteca 7.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Azteca 7, yeah. It was just that weird time. I've looked back at it because I forget exactly when it was.
The Spanish announcement table that always gets smashed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like 2011. And I'm pretty sure it was 2011 SmackDown. And that's because I don't know how outdated it was, right? But we would watch it every Friday for about like a year or two because he would love John Cena. So I would watch it too. Like I remember like me and my mom would watch it. And then right after that, she would just tune along because right after that we would watch fucking Criminal Minds.
Oh, nice.
Oh, badass.
In Spanish, like all dramatic. Like
Dun, dun.
Criminal Minds when it's good. Criminal Minds when it's good episodes, it's good episodes.
Dude, those
all
criminal shows will they'll fucking drag you in, bro.
I won't watch them for that reason because I know I'm gonna binge that shit. So I don't watch that shit, dude. I just put on something funny.
Yeah, something funny. But so me, my mom, and my brothers would watch it. But really, it was him. He loved John Cena. He wore the fucking the jorts for like
Oh,
about a year and a half,
shit.
like straight up, like the whole thing. Like eat
was doing the whole
eat your
fucking-
breakfast, or I'm gonna tell John Cena that you're not eating your breakfast, your vegetables, and he would cry. Like
Damn.
it
like,
was
well,
funny.
fuck, I guess, bro. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't want
He
John
would- he would
Cena to
be
see me
like,
as a
"No, no."
bitch, bro.
Yeah, straight up. I would be like, I'm gonna tell John Cena. My mom. I'm gonna tell John Cena. Pero
That's awesome, bro.
I got to see, out of pure luck, CM Punk. I just like I wasn't that into it yet, right? But I would watch it. I would enjoy it, and I would just be like, I like that one. Like it wasn't like, I mean, I didn't have a phone back then, right? I didn't have social media, so I couldn't go down the rabbit hole. So it was just straight up.
When you
I
see
like
it on
that
TV
guy
and shit.
So I got to experience that too, which I love, right?
That's cool, man, because that's like the way we experienced it.
Yeah.
So for like someone that's like fucking 15 years younger than us to
Yeah.
still
Well,
have gone through that, that's pretty cool, dude.
that's one of the
That's something
things
that a
that
lot
I-
of kids still.
That's the way I
don't-
see it, Reynosa, and like me, my childhood over there, my childhood over here. Like over there, it was old school. Like I'm sure, like most of the things you guys can think about, like I got to experience like the last, well, maybe not the last, but it sure feels that way. Like the last era of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I came over here, and they were like, "Here's your iPad.
Yeah.
Get obsessed with it." Literally in middle school, like 2-3 years into being in the US, here's your iPad, and that's when it all went.
That's wild, dude.
Do you
But I got-
ever?
yeah.
Do you ever go back to watch wrestling like when it was like like big when it was like
Stone Cold.
The
Yes.
Rock and shit?
So it's funny. Well, I don't know, right? Well, it's I have an idea of who I am as a performer, and I know my pros and my cons and my flaws and my strengths,
yeah.
and then it's what you think you know, and then it's what you really are, right? But I can tell you, like I watch old wrestling. Like I've only recently, like especially with Raw on Netflix, I've been watching newer wrestling. But
Yeah, for
before
sure.
that,
Yeah, I watched that shit too.
before Raw on Netflix, I was watching puro old school, dude. I mean, I hope that you can see it in my wrestling. I've been told that I wrestle pretty slow. For someone my size, I've been told that a lot. Like someone your size should be doing like all the lucha stuff. Like I know the lucha guys sometimes look at my style and they're like, but it's because I'm a little bit of I like to think I'm a little bit of both. Like I want to be able to be.
I mean, that's
like,
not a bad thing. Either,
I want to be able to. That's the dream. That's the ideal, right? Like that's the goal. Is like be able to be like I'm like the perfect mix of lucha libre and pro wrestling. So that's what I try.
Hell
to
yeah, dude.
That's right.
That'd be that's fire.
But
and you see it in a lot of your moves too, bro. Where like you capture like especially the lucha libre part, but like it's like you're combining that with like the superstar side of the American wrestling, dog.
Yeah.
So it's a cool combo, bro.
But yeah, so if I feel like if you watch the way I wrestle, because of course, like my teachers, dude, like Danny Chance, who I mean he's crazy and he used to be crazier in the ring, but I mean he's told us himself, he's like I've slowed down. Like he would tell us from the beginning, like the way I wrestle now and the way I teach how to for you guys to wrestle, it's not the way that we used to wrestle back in the day. Like back in the day, it was like, I mean, this is also me. Like I'm kind of like paraphrasing what he said.
Yeah.
But it's like back in the day. I know his style is more like he. I mean, he's told me himself like PWG. He's like watch more PWG. He's like you gotta be more like that because that's what he thinks. That's what he wrestles. That's how his brain works. His wrestling IQ, which is more like pop, kind of like AEW nowadays.
Yeah.
But that's not the way he teaches. He teaches the way. Of course, he wrestled, right? Because he just retired in his past few years. And like, for example, like Ray Knight. Lo que es Danny Chance, Ray Knight, Pete Payne, Sergeant Major. Those are like my four. Of course, everybody, right? Big Papi Felix, Mooncat Franco, like everybody. Chris Austin.
Big shout out to all those guys for sure.
Sean
man.
Jones. Big shout out to all. I wish I could name everybody, bro.
No, yeah, dude. There's a lot of them.
They're my
There's
brothers.
a lot of them, bro.
They're
For
my
sure.
brothers. But I think so, right? I mean, of course, Danny Chance, Pete Payne, then Sergeant Ray when it comes to my training. And those are all big old school guys, right? I mean, and Danny became old school with time. So that's why, like, the way I wrestle is that old school style. Or at least I think so, right? Especially compared to, I mean, you watch wrestling on TV and it's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's pretty fast paced, bro.
When did you start like fast forward a little bit from watching it as you know growing up and you started watching it? Like when did you start thinking like, man, I kind of want to do something like this?
I mean, it's crazy, man. I mean, the dream was always there. Of course, right? Like the spark was always there. Like,
Did you ever like wrestle with homies like growing up? Like I remember my cousin and I would like smack each other with chairs and shit and on the trampoline, fucking power bomb.
I got to wrestle with my brothers on the trampoline a little bit.
Fuck
but
yeah.
by the time I got really into it, which was like in my teenage years, like 13, 14, the one brother that was into it got out of it. So they weren't that into it.
Oh, okay.
Pero they, like my middle
and
child.
it like stuck to you?
Yeah, like
You got hooked.
There's a longer story. Like it was just the timing. Like I said, they gave us the fucking iPad in middle school or whatever. No. It wasn't even that. It was when my parents got separated. And it was like, I mean, it's personal, but it's the truth, right? I mean,
shout out divorce.
Shout out to divorce. That's when you do
Hey,
that.
we were fucking big.
Fuck yeah.
No.
No, I mean, it is what it is, bro. So my parents separated. They went their own way. And I would spend some time with my mom. I would spend some time with my dad. And my dad had a computer. And that's when I fell down the rabbit hole again. And because that's what it was. I was like, yeah, well, yeah, right. I mean,
Well, yeah, that too. I was watching.
it opened a lot of doors and windows for me, for sure. I wouldn't be the
Opened a lot of zippers and
Shout out to Divorce for opening all the doors in my life.
Fuck yeah, man. Shout out.
That's when I fell back in love with wrestling, because I was like, and you know what it was, and I'll be honest, and I've told some people this. I don't know if y'all remember the John Cena prank call.
Yeah.
So,
John Cena.
This is like
You heard that shit's fucking
2013.
hilarious. The first time I heard that, I was like fucking laughing, bro.
Same here, right? So I watched that like 100 times. I'm not even kidding. And of course, the algorithm went wrestling.
Yeah.
So the one that got me into like the first wrestling match I clicked was fucking and it's kind of embarrassing because it's so dumb. It's Sin Cara Azul versus Sin Cara Negro. Mm-hmm. Remember that little? Y'all ever see that?
No.
Put it on Jamie on the.
I put it
Put it on Eric.
I put it.
Y'all remember Sin Cara?
Yes.
The original Sin Cara.
Yes.
Místico.
No, yes.
Okay, I won't get too much into the lore, but yeah, it was the original Sin Cara, and then he was out, so they put one to replace him, I guess, to show him a lesson, from what I heard. And then he came back, and they made it a storyline. And then the bad guy would wear black, and he would wear blue, and it was kind of shitty. Like, it's just surrounded by a lot of whatever. But as a kid, I loved it. I loved Sin Cara. I loved CM Punk. I was just like, I like the guy with the. I was like, he's cool. I loved Alberto Del Rio. I mean, he has his controversies, but I still respect the fuck out of him. I love Alberto Del Rio. And straight up, because when I was a kid, I would hear the Spanish commentators, like they would love him. They would be like, "Oh, la esencia, la excelencia."
Yeah,
like, because they would be like, "That's my boy."
Hearing it in Spanish, it gives it a whole other like feeling, bro. Than
the commentators are way more excited than the American ones for sure.
Yeah. So I love Sin Cara, I love Alberto, I love CM Punk. Those are like the ones that I can for sure remember.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I fell down that rabbit hole through YouTube, and I think first it was Lucha Libre, because I fell in love with and I'm gonna sound like such a fucking mark. I don't give a shit. We're peeling the onion. We're peeling the onion right here.
Oh, that's what that smell is.
Yeah. No, it's my gear bag. It's the guys know. But yeah, I fell in love with Lucha Libre. I fell in love with Místico. Of course, Sin Cara, right? It was Sin Cara, then I fell in love with Místico. At the time, he was Mysticis. After he left WWE, he went to AAA. So, he became Mysticis. And I was in love with that for about maybe like a year and a half. Puro Lucha Libre. I would watch a lot of Mysticis. I would watch Pentagon. That's when I fell in love with Lucha Underground. Shout out Lucha Underground. And that's kind of what blurred the lines between Lucha and wrestling for me. Which, I mean, it did for the whole wrestling community.
No, yeah, dude. It was definitely... it was like a time, bro, when it was like crossing over and shit like that, you know?
And that's right when I fell in love with I mean, like a year or two into that, right, I fell in love with wrestling. And I fell in love with Pentagon. Pentagon, bro. Pentagon was my fucking favorite.
It's fire.
And I got to meet him and everything as a fan, but not since, right? And then AJ debuted on the Rumble. And that's what, like back in 2016, and that's when my brain went WWE. And that's 2016 is when I really, like, got into wrestling. And then, of course, Kenny Omega, you know, like, fucking...
You started following those guys.
When he first killed it in Japan, like that big match with Okada won. That's when I started following, like... I'm a big fan, bro. I'm just going to say I'm a big fan. I'm
a fan of wrestling.
Big fan of wrestling, bro. So... Yeah, and of course life takes you another way, but I'm lucky that I went for it back in it was my New Year's resolution back going into 2023.
You were like, fuck it, now's the time, I'm gonna do something.
So I was at really what it was that I was at work and I was comfortable where I was working at. I had just started working where I was working at, right? And I would work out. And I was just finally, like, after a few tough years, I was in a comfortable position in my life. But then I realized that I started losing my like I felt like I didn't have anything to aim for. Like I didn't have like a passion. So I would you
didn't have a spark for something.
I was with my ex at the time, and of course, like, I loved her and everything, right? Pero after a while, it became work, gym, you know, being with her, work, gym, being with her, work. And I was like, I felt like I would go to the gym and I was like, why am I even working out anymore? Like, I feel good and I look good, but I couldn't push myself to that other level. I didn't have the why. And then I started getting into boxing again. Because really what it was that the pandemic took me out of wrestling, bro. Like, the crowd's leaving. That's what, after years consistently, that's what took me out of it. Like, I always kept up with the storylines and everything, but I stopped watching. It wasn't the same anymore.
It was a weird time where there was a lot of sports events with no crowds and shit. And it's just weird.
It burst my bubble. I mean, the world was ending.
Right?
For real, dog.
I started a new job. Wrestling's still going on, but like
It was weird for a bit,
WrestleMania
yeah.
got ruined because it was like a month before WrestleMania. It was like 2 weeks before WrestleMania or something like that. And it was like WrestleMania's ruined, the world's ending. So I just boom. And so that's when I got into boxing. Once I finally, like, I never understood boxing as a kid. I never got it until I finally like moved away from wrestling, and that's when I started getting like MMA and boxing. Like, it clicked for me because I put that aside. But then that year, 2022, I don't know, man. Like, it was, I had to make a decision. I was like, I either getting it, like, I got really into boxing again, right? Now I can't box because of my fucking finger, right? I got really into boxing, and I was like, okay, like, I'm getting to a point where like I like this shit. Like, I gotta get into a gym. And then I was like, well, if I'm gonna pay for a boxing gym, like, cause I was like, I'm gonna be honest with myself, right? I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be a boxer. Like, you never know, right? Like, it's never too late. It's never too late. But I was like, I'm gonna be honest with myself. Like, am I gonna be a boxer? Or so it's like, do I finally go to the boxing gym? Do I go to the boxing gym, or do I finally go to that wrestling school that I had been wanting to go to New Bridge since like 2021.
And you had to kind of like, you put it to the side a bit.
Yeah, I got my shit together because I told myself, funny enough, I was like, I'm going to do this, this, and this. Like, I'm going to get a job. I'm going to get my ID renewed because I hadn't gotten renewed. I'm going to fucking start training for wrestling, and I'm going to whatever. And I did everything except training. And that, I mean, it only took me like another year and a half. But that's what it was. I was like, I was really into boxing. But I was like, también, like, if you want to be good at boxing, like, you gotta really like fucking like get into
yeah,
it.
bro. People are doing, that's a daily thing that people do and shit.
And
like, if you want to be like a good fucking boxer, you know,
you gotta those drills, bro. You gotta get those drills. And the thing with me is that I don't like being skinny. So I was like, okay, like, if I go into boxing, I'm gonna have to really try it like hard, and I'm gonna lose chingos of weight, and I'll be a good boxer, but I'll be lean. Or I finally join a wrestling school. Like, I finally go to that passion. Like, if I'm gonna finally like open, like, I'm in a comfortable position in my life where I'm blessed enough to be able to like do something.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just do that instead. And then I went through some personal stuff. I mean, it was just the timing. It was that thought process, and it was like, my grandma had already been sick for a few months, and it just so happened that because throughout the years with me and my parents, it's always been like I would live with my dad, and then we would clash. And then, like, I can't live with you anymore. And then I would go live with my mom. Vente, mijo, like, we'll be fine. And then it would take about a year, and then we would clash. Like, I can't live with you anymore. And then I would go live with my dad. Vente, mijo. Like,
it's
it
like
was
the Karate Kid movie.
Yeah.
That's right. Like,
Yeah,
you're moving, right?
And then I met Mr. Miyagi. Yeah. And I found the dojo.
Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, so
Puro Cobra Kai.
Puro Cobra Kai. Straight up. Strike first. What is it?
Fuck it.
first.
Strike first, bro.
What the fuck was I saying?
You were back and forth with your parents.
Pure timing, man. I clashed with my mom bad. Boom.
And this was like throughout high school when you were clashing.
Oh, no. This is 2022.
So when he's gonna start
So you're
wrestling already,
okay.
like when he's already
yeah,
gonna,
like, this is before.
You were like 19, 20.
I was 20. I turned 21 around that time. Right. So, like, not, I mean, yeah, like, this is what led me to the wrestling school, right? Out of pure timing, I clashed with my mom, right? I went to live with my dad. And at the time, my grandma was already like, you know, to not get too much into it, like, she had a bad fall a few years back, and, you know, older people, like, that's all it takes sometimes.
Yeah.
One bad fall, and it's like, oh, they never recover, right?
yeah.
So that's what happened with her, and it was just out of pure timing. I lived with my dad like the last few months that my grandma was alive, like, and it was pretty visible, like, of course, like, you could see, right, that it was like her last few months. And it was funny, like, when I got the call at work, I knew, like, it was one of those things, like, it's so cliche, right? But I knew it. I knew it was gonna be my uncle, who I don't really talk to, who never calls me, and I knew it was him calling me about my grandma. Like, it was just one of those things that I'm like, I know what this is. I don't know how.
Yeah.
It's my uncle. And
It's your subconscious, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, for sure.
I had that whole experience. That's my only experience that I've had so far. Thank God, right? Knock on wood. Of like someone close to me passing away. I see like that, like boom, like passing away. Like I would have my mom's uncle when I was a kid or whatever, but I was like boom, my grandma, like oh fuck, right? and yeah, like dreaming about her, like afterwards, or hearing her. One time I heard her.
Damn, that's tripped out.
I was walking out, and it's when it's really quiet, dude. And of course, rest in peace, my grandma. Right, with all due respect, but I'm being honest. You know how sometimes you hear something like, yeah, like you can tell that it's and I just heard, because my dad's name is Kike, también. Oh, I'm gonna get chills. And I heard her, bro. I heard Kike, like from over there.
That's crazy to hear.
And of course,
bro.
now thinking back on it, it's more like there's so many things like that in life that in the moment it's clear, and you tell yourself you're gonna remember this because it happened. But looking back, you're like, am I making this up?
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
you're making it up.
yeah. I mean, you never know, right? But no, I remember, dude. I remember I had a dream of her, like all after, like those weeks after, and I remember like I was at her house, and I walked into her room, and she was standing there like in front of her vanity, but she looked so real. But the way she was looking at me, it was her picture that was on the what's it called, at the funeral. So it was that like picture,
That's fucking
that head profile of her from the funeral. When I walked in, she was like looking at me. It was that profile that was looking at me, but she was standing there. And I just remember like I looked at her, and like I felt her there, like I felt her presence. And then I don't know. I mean, I think I just woke up. But
That's
it was like
crazy.
hearing her away, like, and dreaming about her and all that stuff. Like, it was the first time I ever experienced that. I'm sure. I don't know if you guys.
I mean, depending on what you believe, right? They say that they, like like once they go on to the other side, like they help you, like they help you from their side. Like, I don't know, it's some tripped out shit. Like, of course I hear different things, right?
Yeah.
But like it all depends what you believe in.
And you don't believe it until you experience it.
You experience something like that.
For sure.
And honestly, I feel like you don't experience it until you open yourself to it.
Yep.
That's the way
I guess so.
I used to be very like cynical, very like I mean, I was never an atheist like growing up as a kid, right? But I went through that, like, especially because
Just rebelling, bro. I mean,
yeah, it is what it is, right? But it wasn't until I allowed myself to be like learn about religion, learn about philosophies and stuff. That's when, like, that's why I always tell people, like, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual.
Yeah.
Like, I'm open.
sure.
Like, there's like to not get too much into it, right?
Like, I get you,
bro.
dog, because I have a good relationship with God, but like I'm not a religious person, but I pray like fucking every day, and some, like, a lot of the times I remind myself not to just ask, but to thank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even at those times when shit's like just going wrong, bro. Like, where like your worst is somebody else's like milestone that they want to get to. Mm-hmm. And like I always have to remind myself, like, there's people that want to have these problems, that you're having, not necessarily have those problems, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, well, yeah, of course. Well, it's like the whole mentality of like, you gotta like there's always gonna be problems, so you just gotta like be able to like give yourself the right problems.
Yeah.
Right. Like, have y'all ever read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck?
Oh, I've seen it everywhere, but
It's one of the
I know what it's about, and I know like what kind of stuff that's that's in there and stuff like that. But
it's pretty.
But
It's
I
a pretty
haven't, read it personally.
known book. like it's one of those like.
You see it everywhere.
It's one of the 10 books I've read. That kind of thing.
I never heard of it.
Yeah. It's
No,
bright.
you never seen it?
It's bright orange.
It's bright orange. They have it at Target. They have it like you see it while you're there, fucking walking past the book aisle or something.
I don't go near the book aisle. I guess that's why I never seen it.
It's a fun self-help book, but that's the whole point. Like, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I'm gonna teach you to not give a fuck, but you do give a fuck.
Yeah.
What? And that's really what it is. He
cool.
tells you like there's always problems, so you just gotta realize like, okay, like, am I giving myself a problem? Like, am I killing myself with something that's not worth it, or am I killing myself with
it's like,
something
are you putting your energy to this when you don't really have to put energy towards this, because that's just fucking life, bro.
I had seen this
John
meme
Cena.
that it was choose your hard, You know what I'm saying?
Stay hard.
Yeah. Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. Shout out
Stay
to
hard.
Blue Chew.
Yeah, bro. But like choosing your hard,
Choosing your hard.
like being fat is hard, but like, you know, getting in shape is hard. Like
Yeah,
choose
yeah.
your hard, you know, like,
sure.
you know,
Okay.
like being poor is hard, but like getting up to work every day is hard. Choose your hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so like that's a good, like those are little things that like have been helping me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I went through some dark, depressing, long period of that shit, bro. And
Most def.
and it took a lot of more just mental shit, dog, like psychological reflection, dog, like shit that I remember reading. Like I would Google search and go back and read more on that.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, dog. I would go no
You and your Chat GPTs, bro.
I would sit at the 707 cafe a lot, and they have like a bunch of books, and they had a book there, and it was like on depression and shit, dude. So I made it like a thing that every time I'd go there, like I would read at least a chapter and then bounce.
Okay.
So that was a big help too.
Yeah. I'm a big Barnes & Nobles fan. Shout out Barnes & Nobles.
Fucking
I
nerd.
love it, bro.
They have badass shit there,
all
bro.
the pretty girls go to Barnes & Nobles, bro. That's why I
is
had
true.
to stop going.
That's,
I had to stop going. But I
Did you ever go in your whole luchador fit?
No, but one time
That'd be fire. You just walk in, people like, oh shit.
One time at my previous workplace, they brought it up. I mean, you know where I work.
yeah.
They brought it up. The manager, she was like, "We're gonna do an event for the pros or whatever, dress up or whatever," and I was like, "Fuck no." I was like, "You never helped me with anything I've asked." you
Wait a
for."
minute. Was it the event like just like a few weeks ago, like
It was
about a month ago?
one of those, but not that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was a few months back. She asked me, and I was like, "I'm not doing that." But imagine, like, I'm gonna show up. Like,
Should have showed up in
you
your
know,
fit, bro, with the
I'm over
with
here
the
with
belts
With
and
a
stuff.
tool,
over
with a
here.
tool belt, dog.
with the tool belt,
dude. Well, how did like Kike Caballero become a thing? Like, how did you go with something like that, bro?
Like, were there trials and tribulations?
Yeah,
Did you have other
for sure.
characters in mind? Like, let's hear it, dog. None of them could have been with a mask, because why would you cover that mug right there?
Like, it's so cool that you chose the one that you go with now, bro, because that's fucking awesome.
It suits you perfectly, dog. But
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I know, like, because you grew up having a lot of
Yeah.
favorites, you know. So like,
So funny enough, right? I always say, and of course, like I say, like it's different when the way I see it, and it's different the way people see it. But I from the feedback, I think I do an okay job. As long as the people are making noise, I'm happy, right?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. You kill that shit, bro.
For me, Kike Caballero has always been the way I like to think about it. It's like it's like the part of me that, like, almost like me if I had stayed in Mexico.
okay,
Like
like
I'm-
embracing that side.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And you know, like, especially in the very beginning, like, I would really emphasize the freaking, like, oh, Mexican, you know, like, so originally I thought about it. Kike Caballero is gonna be a telenovela character. So I was like, because I grew up watching telenovelas.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So have my favorites, right? Like, I grew up watching, por ejemplo, pues the song that I come out to, Para Siempre, it's from Fuego en la Sangre. Did you guys ever watch Fuego en la Sangre?
Probably, I don't even know
I
what
think
it's
my
called,
mom
but,
did.
yeah.
My mom watches a
I've
lot of novellas.
definitely
Dude.
sat there while it's there in the background.
The
and
one
stuff.
novela that I did sit through growing up with my mom was Dos Mujeres,
Dos
Un Camino.
Mujeres,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
That one for sure,
That
bro.
was a popular one.
Dos mujeres. Un
No, my mom watches a shitload of them, but I don't know what the fuck she watches, dude.
I watched
So-
Sábado Gigante, dog.
Sábado Gigante.
Bro,
Shout out to
I would
Francisco.
legit watch that
That guy's old as fuck.
just to like jack off to the hot chicks because I didn't have cable,
You
bro.
would
Like
pause it.
Nah, he
Yeah,
jacked off to
bro.
the masked fucking trumpet player.
that guy too, bro. That guy too.
Dude, that show was
My
weird as
fantasy would
fuck.
take off. Like
Once I heard that trumpet.
once I was like, where is he gonna put that trumpet, dog?
That's so funny, dude. Dude, fucking Gordo y la Flaca.
Oh, that
Oh
shit too.
shit,
Right.
dude. She was so hot too.
What happened to her?
He ate her, bro.
He ate her. He happened to her.
Right,
He ate her. The gordo ate her, bro.
Oh shit.
What the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah, I need another beer.
So
Go for it,
Kike
bro.
was gonna be a telenovela character. Like, were you gonna do acting instead, or like, how do you mean? Like the whole
So,
persona?
Funny enough, right? The year that I was trying to, like, getting my shit together, my dad brought it up, but my dad always brings shit up. My dad's always like, "See, mijo, like mi prima in Mexico, like she went to this acting school, and like you tell me when," because he was like, "You take," because I wasn't doing shit with my life. This is back in 2021. Like this is like,
Bro, you're only 23. Chill out. You still got your whole life to fuck up.
That whole year, I didn't do shit. Like I just found myself, right?
That's good.
Yeah. So of course, I mean, I wouldn't change a thing, but of course, like, hey, what's up with this gap in your resume? Like, don't worry about it. But yeah, so during that time, my dad brought it up. My dad was like, "Cuando quieras," like, cause he was basically saying, "You ain't doing anything else. Like, all you do is work out. Like, you take care of yourself. Like, you're good looking. Like, we can go with your prima or tia or whatever." And I was like,
We'll get some acting jobs.
he was like,
or
"You
something.
can move to Mexico City with your tia." Like, it never went anywhere. Never. But when
Should have just done porn, dog.
dude, OnlyFans coming.
Hey,
So
there
now
you
that you're
go.
talking about it,
Hey,
now that
I'll
we're talking
subscribe
about
to
it,
that shit, bro.
I want to take this time to announce Frank the Tank
Oh shit.
is opening up an OnlyFans.
Hey, there you go. We'll put the link in the description.
All right, we'll go subscribe to that.
He doesn't know it yet, but he's
You should do it for
All them
him.
videos
Ah,
he
should
sent
do
you,
it
you're
for
gonna
him.
post them.
but yeah, so I mean that was way earlier, right? But I remember I thought of that when I thought about the character. I mean, it just came to me, dude. I mean, that was not the first character I was gonna do.
What was the first one?
I can start with that.
What was the first one? What did you have in mind the first time, bro? I'm curious to know.
Mask or no mask?
No mask.
No
Oh,
mask.
okay. I was thinking maybe 'cause
Long
you
hair,
were
short hair,
influenced by-
like-
Well, when I first started training, my short was hair. My hair was short. But I had a burst fade.
Okay.
I still have a burst fade. So straight up like the way I have it now, I grew it out like from nothing.
Just like, yeah.
And it helped because it shaped it right. But when I first started, I didn't have long hair, and it went from a burst to a mullet. And then I was like, okay, like I embrace the mullet and I keep growing the back, or I grow the top. And I was like, I'll grow the top. I had long hair before once, but I just grew it out. This time around, I was like,
Keeping it clean.
I'll
Yeah.
keep it clean, and it worked better, right? So that just happened as I trained, as I debuted, which was awesome. Man. Like my hair has grown. If you go back to my first few matches, like it's a burst fade with like medium hair. So first I was gonna. How did it even start?
I'm curious to know what.
So I was gonna call myself. I was gonna be Silverback. Why are you laughing, dude? What's so funny, man?
No, I just says that.
What is
Did
so
I do
funny?
Did I do it? Did I say it?
Mr. Harry Back?
No, silverback. I think of a gorilla, you know, like a fucking silverback, bro. Like that's funny.
Oh, that's so funny. I mean, it wasn't like I was gonna do any gorilla shit.
No, but
Like the closest I ever got was like, yeah, like I'll beat my chest, right?
Oh,
Like,
shit.
I remember Chance told
I
me.
think that classifies as under gorilla shit, bro.
Yeah. That's as far as I got, right? I wasn't gonna do any other stuff. But yeah, so the guys had to put me aside and be like, "You're not gonna be."
You're too small to
You're
be a
not
gorilla,
gonna-
bro.
You're not gonna be silverback.
Back then, I was
dog.
more ponchado, but even then, I wasn't that big. Like I remember, I would tell the guys at the time, I was like, maybe I can do like
You were a full medium.
Dude, I can show you pictures, bro. Yeah,
Medium husky.
Exactly, I was a full medium. Yeah, between medium and large.
All right.
Pero yeah, I leaned down a lot.
silverback, and then
Silverback. What came after Silverback?
Yeah.
Silver nuts. Golden nuts.
Goldback. Goldback. He's like-
Wetback.
Exactly.
Hey, I had to do it, bro.
I was like, something about my
Something
back.
about my back.
Something back. Something back. It sounds good. And then oh no, but you know what's so funny? So even before Silverback, now that I'm remembering, the beer is bringing it out of me.
Hell yeah.
There you
does
go.
That, it does that.
Started
Dude.
drinking at like fucking 7, so I believe it. Nah.
Dude, I was gonna be Kike Pantera.
Oh, that's fire,
okay.
dude.
Kike
Pantera,
Pantera.
Pretty fire.
And I ended up not doing it because I was like, we already have Mooncat. We already have Black Cat at the time. He was wrestling for us a lot.
Was he a black guy?
No, he's a
Oh.
Mexican guy. Yeah, Black Cat. He's a good looking guy.
Is he black?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, only in the eyes. He paints his eyes. He paints
That's cool.
But I was like, I mean, I should have just done it. I overthought of. Even now I overthink a lot. But at the time I was like, too many cats. Like I'm not gonna be like Pantera because I wanted to have like because I wanted to be Kike Pantera because of Pancho Pantera. You guys know Pancho Pantera? I was waiting for the pop.
No.
You guys like
bro,
Choco Milk?
I know Choco Milk for sure.
He's a little monito from Choco Milk.
No shit. Okay, I do know who you're talking about. I just didn't know he had a name and shit.
I was like,
I just know him as Choco Milk.
he's like a famous Mexican mascot.
Oh, no shit.
You know, so I was like Pancho Pantera, like that's a cool name, right? I was like,
that's a dope
Pancho
ass name.
Pantera. I was like Kike
Pancho
Pantera.
Pantera.
And I could have been Kike Pantera, but I overthought about it too much. And then I thought about being a cowboy. I did think about that like pretty quick. Because I love
Brokeback Mountain.
Because
You saw the movie
Brokeback
and you were like,
Mountain.
you know what?
I saw it in Spanish. I was like, I can say that.
I saw it in Spanish. I wish there was a so it goes hard in Spanish.
Yeah. Unedited director's cut.
In Spanish, bro.
Circumcised.
Yeah. So I love westerns, bro. I love westerns. Like every other man, right? So it's like,
I mean,
it's Brokeback.
Fuck westerns, dog.
You don't like westerns?
Nah,
I'm gonna walk
I mean,
out of
they're
this.
cool, bro. I mean, I
don't watch westerns at all.
No,
You guys don't like westerns?
No,
Okay,
I mean,
Wild Wild West was cool.
Wild Wild West.
Will Smith?
With Will Smith, dog. That one was the best.
That's my Western
The best
movie.
one?
That best Western. Shout out our sponsor, Best Western.
Shout out
Best
the bar.
Western.
I've been to the bar at Best Western. Shout out to that.
Shout out to Best Western.
No, but I saw what's the fucking
I love westerns.
No Country for Old Men.
no.
You read my mind.
Okay,
That's a
that
good
one.
movie.
But the other one, the
Toy
fucking
Story.
famous one, bro.
Toy Story.
The
Dude.
Tombstone.
Over there in-
Yeah.
Over there in Houston, dude. Fucking Woody. I've had like 5 people call me Woody.
Hey, what?
Oh,
I've
yeah?
I've had like
You're hard or what?
You had a Woody in
Woody,
Houston?
they were like Woody,
What?
Pinhead. They called me and Sean Pinhead and fucking Woody or whatever.
No, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what was I saying?
Sagalu. So,
Pantera, you were gonna be Pantera.
You said you were at being a cowboy.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's Brokeback Mountain. Then it's of course, it's the Good, Bad, and the Ugly trilogy. Like for a Fistful of Dollars. Then it's a few
Clint
dollars,
Eastwood.
a few dollars more, and then it's Good, Bad, and the Ugly
Nice.
trilogy. Clint Eastwood.
So you like that
the
shit.
man with no name. Yeah. It was,
That's literally his name.
it was the timing.
I just said it.
Again, bro, it was the timing. In
Yeah.
hindsight, everything just falls in place. I mean, it's hard along the way, but everything falls in place. So I thought about it, and I told Chance, I was like, maybe I can be a cowboy. And at the time, he was bringing down Shout Out, right? We haven't brought him down since. I wasn't even wrestling at the time. Chandler Hopkins, he's a big name over there in up north Texas. He's another cowboy. He's a white dude, right? He works for Reality of Wrestling already, which is
Nice.
Booker T's school, of course. So yeah, I mean, great wrestler, right? I remember watching him as a trainee, and I remember when I told Chance like maybe I'll be a cowboy. Oh, it's so funny. He remembers this too. He told me, he was like, I don't know if it was when I told him I was gonna be a cowboy, or I wanted to be a cowboy. He was like, well, if you're gonna be a cowboy, there's every other guy every other wrestler in Texas is a cowboy. So if you're gonna be a cowboy, he was like Chandler Hopkins. He was like, you gotta be at least as good as him or better. That's your competition, right? And it's funny because I've never talked to the guy, so if he sees this somehow, it'll be funny. Big fan, right? And I can be very like I overthink stuff, so that threw me away from it. I was like, so maybe not a cowboy. So that's when I started thinking. I was like, pues I'm like I'll just be myself. I was like, I'll just be like a gym bro. And what it was, I'm a big Racer Ramon fan.
Oh, shit.
Scott Hall.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
So one of his first characters was the Diamond Stud. So I was just thinking of, I was like, what can I call myself? And I forget exactly how it happened, but I was like, maybe I can be like the Silverback Stud.
Oh.
And then I was like the Silverback Stud, and I was like, I'll just be
I've
like,
seen a porno like that.
yeah. So, and this is me being fully honest, bro. So then it was like, just Silverback, and then the guys were like, no, honestly, they were like, you can do better than that.
Yeah.
So that's when I brought back the cowboy stuff.
You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it.
And then it clicked with the telenovela. I was like, I remember my dad had told me like you could be a telenovela star, and I was like, I can.
You totally can, bro. No lie, there for sure.
Well, I've grown into it, thankfully. Bro. It's beautiful, bro. It's
like
beautiful.
dude, honestly, I'm not even lying, bro. I imagine you in like a couple years down the road, bro. Like you're gonna fucking star in like a TV show or something as like your caballero character, you know?
In a novela.
That'd be fire, bro.
In an actual novela.
That'd be fire. Hell yeah, dude.
With Sofia Vergara.
Dude. I mean, she's only getting better with age. Right?
Yeah, she really
I'm
is.
sure
dude.
by then she'll be even.
She'll be like 90,
She'll
though.
be like. I was gonna say like 60, but 90. Fuck it, right?
No, she's hot,
and she's
bro.
still gonna look the same, bro.
Just more wrinkly. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy, bro. And I remember this is way before any of the character stuff. This is like my first 10 training sessions ever, for sure. I remember he used to tell us a lot, bro. I remember those early conversations, right? He used to tell us, he was like, I see the potential. I see you guys, and you guys just see yourselves. Like, you see Kike, you see, shout out to Iggy Trip. Iggy Trip. We were the same class. It was a weird time at New Breed where I remember I used to go as a fan to the New Breed shows at Brewsome over there on 10th Street.
On 10th, yeah.
So that was like late of 2022. And then I missed their last few shows. And then was January, I was training. And boom. Like in my head, I'm like, maybe I'll get to finally perform at Brewsome. First thing I hear, Chance is like, yeah, we're not doing Brewsome anymore. I was like, what? He was like, they're closing it down.
Yeah, dude, that sucks.
So boom, that was shut down right away. I was like, fuck. So the first like 3 months that we were training, we weren't throwing any shows. Like it just so happened that I started around that time. So my first 4 months of training were consistent. Boom. And then I started being like,
I mean, that's pretty cool too.
I got a good boom,
a
like
shitload of training.
4 months in consistently. Boom, boom, boom. I was paying rent every single month. Boom, boom. But yeah, during that time, it wasn't as many people. I mean, especially now with the warehouse, like we're blessed that it took me a while to be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, like fuck, 12 people, not counting the trainers. And it's like, damn, like you can't even tell here because it's so big. But if this would have been a full house back at the little New Breed spot.
Oh yeah, I've been there before.
So it's a blessing for sure, bro. But when I first started, and of course I know the people before us had it even harder than us. But it just happened when I first started. It was just me and Iggy for like a good 2-3 months, and the class before me was like Christopher Delta, for example, and he had already semi-debuted. So, like, there was like a big gap between the last class between me and then the next class after me and Iggy. So shout out to Iggy who was there like during that time. And Iggy has come and gone for a while, but he just came back a while back at the Citrus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But no, yeah. What was I saying? So Chance would tell us in the very beginning. He's like, you see yourself in the mirror and you see Kike, you see, he would say Iggy's real name. I mean, I guess I can say it right, whatever. You see yourself. But I see potential. Like, I see who you can be. And it's so cliche, but he was right. Because, of course, he knew better. Like
bro. He's trying to put it, like, tell you, like, hey, you got this, bro. Like, especially, like, for sure, I feel like he wanted you to push to be the caballero. Like, he didn't want to bring that, like, how he had that other guy and
that
shit.
came later, bro. He wanted me, like I told you guys already, like, for me, it was, pues, like finally, like let me finally try it, but I got a whole life, right? Like everybody else. So it took a few talks between me and Chance and me and Sergeant Major. I remember Sergeant Major was the first one that told me, like, he was like, so, and this is when I was like green. Like I had already debuted, and this is like my third, like my fifth match, sixth match or something. And I was wrestling someone else, not him. And I remember he talked to me like a lot. So I forgot a lot of of what happened. What I was supposed to remember, because he talked to me a lot. So I forgot a lot of my match. But what am I gonna tell him? Like, Sarge, like, so he was talking to me about a lot of things, and then he asked me. He was like, "So, like, what's your goal with wrestling?" And I would always say, well, I'm realistic, right? So like as far as I can take it, like hopefully, right? Like we'll see where it goes. And then he just straight up told me like, well, like you can get there. Like I can get. I know. He was like, I know people. This other he brought up names, whatever, right? Like he was like, he knows people. Like those are your doors. And he was like, you know, he always saw something in me. And that was the first time. I guess that was the first time anybody ever told me like, you gotta like go at it. Like don't see it as like like this is just something that I'm gonna try out. Let's see what happens. Like no, like you can make this happen. So it's up to you what you want to do. So he was the first time that the first one. I mean, Chance had been telling me like before, but he was the first one that stayed with me, and that's when I was like, okay, like I was already wrestling at the time, right? So it was like the first like I'm wrestling, right? Like I'm already living the dream. It's just up to me to take it where I want to take it.
Yeah, man. He saw and like the potential that you probably felt too, but that you were just too shy, and he wanted to get you out of that shit, bro. That's super dope, bro.
What does your family think about like what you do now and shit?
Yeah, it's pretty wild, bro.
Do they like it?
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I mean, of course, like my brothers are just growing up. Like of course, my middle brother Leo, he's mariachi now. He's working and stuff. He's finishing up his studies. But Chuy, Jesus, growing up, I always called him Egg Boy. He's gonna hate me, right? I mean, this is all out there.
Yeah, bro. Like it's between. It's like you know, you and your brother have a bond, and that's
the digital footprint is out there too. Like all the like Egg Boy. So that was my nickname. That was our nickname for him growing up, Egg Boy. Or Puff. My dad calls him Puff because he was chunky as a kid, right? But the thing is,
Puff.
The thing is, he as a kid, and I'm sorry, bro. I get into a lot of things.
Nah, bro.
Him as a kid, he was always the chubby guy, the chubby kid that would play with the kids like nothing. Like he would play with the kids, run around, play sports, and he wouldn't get tired. I mean, he would get tired like they would get tired. Like it was never like I'm chubby, like so I'm tired or I can't keep up. Like, so I swear to God, bro, we called it. We manifested it. Me and my brother would always be like, he's going to grow up and he's going to... Because when he was really young, he was skinny también. So when we would play wrestling on the trampoline, he could do the backflips and the triple whatever. And then he got chubby and he could still do them because he learned how to do them when he was skinny.
Yeah.
So we would see him play and not get tired, and we would see him do flips and stuff, and we would be like, this guy's an athlete. And yeah, like now that he's in middle school, like he's killing it in football.
Oh, that's fire.
Fire, man. What is like, offense, defense?
I don't know. That's what I was going to say. You already asked me. I don't know football, but he's killing it.
That'd be fire if it was like, because there's a... Like offensive linemen, bro, in the NFL, they're big, but they're athletic big, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what you're talking about. Like, they have that athleticism.
It worked out for him.
Yeah, for sure.
He's still big, but now he's my height.
Yeah.
And he's fucking... And I've been trying to convince him, because like I told you guys, he was the first one before me.
Yeah.
He was the one that loved wrestling. And my other brother, Leo, before I started training at New Breed, I trained for a few months somewhere else. Like behind the muffler shop, like a ring. That's its own story, right? Leo. What I learned with New Breed, and I've told Danny this, and with New Breed, I learned
you would get your muffler tossed.
Yeah, I learned with New Breed within a week, like more than I learned with this fucking guy in 4 months. That's its own story, bro. Fuck that guy.
What name drop? What's it? No, I'm kidding.
I could. I will. But so my brother Leo would train with me, and he was in wrestling in high school, and then he broke his nose, and then he had to choose mariachi or wrestling, so he chose mariachi. But he was there for like a year or two, so he had that experience that I never had because I was in freaking ROTC. So he actually got to train with me for a little bit in that ring, but not a New Breed. And I would try to convince him, and he would be like, "Nah, bro, I'm a musician. Like I can't." He would tell me, "I don't want to hurt my fingers because I need them for instruments." And I would be like, "You're not gonna hurt your fingers. Like you're fine." And
dude, that would be a great character though. Coming out as a fucking mariachi dude.
Yeah.
That would be a fucking badass character.
Yeah. Well, I've asked him before, like, can I borrow the suit for a match? He's like, no. But yeah, he would be like, I can't hurt my fingers, and I would always be like you'll be fine, and then now it's like I can't. So I stopped trying to.
He's like, you telling me that with that fucking thing in my face, bro.
So
Like,
I stopped trying to convince him because I literally like it's like I can't even try anymore because he's like, bro, like I need my hands. So okay, but I still have hope for the younger one, like the football superstar. I'm like I know it's in there, dude. Like, 'cause he loved it as a kid before me. So I'm like, I can fucking get him to join. Like, and it's funny because he doesn't even look like me. He doesn't look like me. Like
is that lechero?
He got my mom's jeans.
Oh,
He got my mom's jeans. Me and my
so
brother.
he wears girl pants.
He has long hair, dude. He looks like my mom.
What are you talking about?
The True Religion girl ones.
Shout out.
I used to wear my mom's
Shout out
pants,
to Egg
man.
Boy. Me too. I've been there, bro. Yeah. For fun, right? For fun.
I mean, nobody was watching.
No. No. I mean, I had to once or twice. When we wouldn't do
laundry, yeah.
Laundry, I'm just being honest, bro.
Nah, that's cool.
No,
My
man,
life
like
is an
skinny
open
jeans
page.
were like barely popping when I was in high school, and that's because not even then. Like, it still took a couple years after.
Yeah.
It was like the punk thing. Like, you know, you wore skinny pants with like, you know, in the punk scene.
Fuck no.
So there were times that I would wear my mom's. I love my pants. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. You're like, mine are
I would
dirty.
put rips in them so she wouldn't want them back.
Yeah.
Like, these are mine now.
Oh, that's funny. No, yeah. I went through that too.
What was the music you heard growing up, bro? Like in high school, I feel like we hear a lot of shit growing up, but it's really like what you heard in high school
is when you start. That's what you
that's
start.
like your
forming
almost
to and
mature
shit.
mind, like
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, this is my shit." Like,
Yeah,
what was
for
your
sure.
shit, dog?
It's when you become yourself, right?
Yeah, kind of.
sure.
That's where you start
Yeah.
finding yourself.
No,
Yeah,
for real.
So
That's the truth.
funny enough, growing up as a little kid, you're like high school. You're like, so when I was a kid,
I was 15 when I was 12.
so when I was in high school, right? I'll get to it. When I was in high school, what would I listen to? Because my first, when they finally handed me the fucking iPad, and I'm like, I have something, like I fucking downloaded, it was PlayTube at the time, where like you can
Okay.
illegally download fucking YouTube videos and then
Oh, yeah.
watch them like with no Wi-Fi. So
You can do that with porn, too.
Yeah. Right. Everything, dude, everything. So it opened up a lot of doors for me. Like it was the first time that it wasn't like, I'm fucking listening to my dad's shit and my mom's shit, like, which, I loved, but fuck, dude. Like I can only listen to corridos and banda so much.
Yeah.
Like even nowadays, like I love corridos, but banda, like I still can't listen to banda. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's all my mom listens to. But when they first handed me the fucking iPad, right? As a kid, right, it was the first time that I could choose what I listened to. So for me, middle school, dude, my five were it was Kiss was my first one.
Nice.
Kiss. I'm blessed, bro. Kiss. Then it was Queen.
Nice.
Because I just remember, like I remember hearing their songs in movies.
Yeah.
Like in fucking, I think Kiss, I heard it in like a Jack Black movie. And I
Okay.
was like, that one movie. Like, I don't know which one. And then Queen, same thing. Like I heard one of their songs in a movie and I was like, that's that song from that movie. And then you fall down that rabbit hole. So it was Kiss, Queen, Daft Punk.
Nice.
Yeah. Daft Punk.
It's a good 3 right there.
And The Strokes, bro.
Oh, the Strokes.
The Strokes. I'm fucking lucky that I got in there early.
Hell yeah, that's fine.
That's
I got
cool,
into
man.
early.
Because like
Strokes is dope.
early Strokes is super cool, man.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. No, yeah.
like
Early
a
Strokes or
very just
late
punk rocky
Strokes or-
vibe, bro.
Just Strokes any time of the day.
The early Strokes are the best.
Early morning Strokes.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Morning Wood, shout out Morning Wood.
Podcast,
Yeah. Oh, is that what you're doing, Doug? Having a little pre-pod.
Oh! Boo, 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 boo. Look.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
God damn, I saw that light.
Are you drunk or something?
Nah, dude, I just fucking slipped from my hand.
I'm
Fucking.
just kidding. Because I'm drunk. I'm not. Boy, yeah, I do.
Bro, so this podcast started out like beer based, bro. And we lately have kind of forgotten to ask most our guests. But in the beginning, we would always ask, bro,
That is
how old
true.
were you when you had your first beer?
Oh, that's so funny. My first beer. Because I'm a child, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
so
like,
are we,
I'm
dog.
so late, bro. I'm so-
Don't hold back, bro.
No, so honestly, I was always a good boy, bro. I was always a good kid until probably like around pandemic time.
Oh.
Yeah, that's when I started drinking and smoking.
So you were like 18, 19, you said, around that time?
18, 19. So I went all of middle school, all of high school. Like my friends would fucking vape in the restroom.
That's crazy.
My friend-
That's crazy.
Yeah,
My-
vaping in
my-
the restroom is crazy.
My friend, you know the thick king size highlighters.
Oh, yeah.
My friend got caught because he was hiding it in the thing.
Damn.
And the supervisor walked up to him, like someone told him, and he was like, "Let me see your highlighter." And then he's like, "Okay." And he had taken it out by then, right? So the supervisor opens it up, and it's just empty, and he smells it, and he was just like, "Come to my office." And he took him to the office, and he didn't get in trouble, like he didn't find it, but yeah, that fucker. Yeah, I don't talk to the guy anymore, but yeah, that guy, that guy, we were friends for a long time. He was smoking cigarettes since middle school,
Damn.
but I always stayed away from it.
Yeah.
Like I always stayed away from it. I was like even with weed, bro. Like with weed, anytime they would give me some, like in high school, I would, because I'm anxious, right? And that's why I always stayed away from hard drugs, because I know that I know how I am, dude. Even with caffeine, like it's like caffeine. I'm already the way I am with caffeine, so which is why I love going to Denny's and stuff. Like I would drink jingles of coffee. And I remember
Unlimited coffee.
yeah,
bro.
exactly. This one time before Denny's, it was probably like the first or second time that I tried weed in my life. And he gave me some, and I was ready to go in Denny's and drink my coffee and get all hype, right? And this shit put me to sleep, and immediately, like, I took like a hit or two, and immediately I was like, pero porque yo mismo, like, I closed myself down to it. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't open-minded to it. Immediately
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like it. And then it took a few years, and then, yeah, when I finally allowed myself to
Embrace it.
Yeah, it was after a breakup.
Yeah.
It was after a breakup, and I was just like, fuck it.
Fuck it, let me
Yeah.
smoke.
Yeah.
So how's your love life right now, man? As like I mean, I'm pretty sure it's booming, bro.
Yeah, and your character, dude, the way you come out and everything, bro, like for sure.
Straight up romantic motherfucker,
Glasses are
dog.
going on. Glasses are going on.
romantic, dude, for real. That's what you.
And I
that's
bet you
your
get the
persona
Diaz
that comes
going
out.
too, bro. Then Diaz be seeing this guy and they're like,
Hell yeah.
It's funny, dude. So only
Come sit on my lap, boy.
over there at juniors, shout out to San Carlos Strong over there in Edinburgh, where they throw the juniors promotions, lucha libre. I've done juniors a few times. I haven't done it in a while. I'm going back on the 30th. funny
Nice.
enough. I'm wrestling someone, you'll see, on the 30th. But
yeah.
there's one time that's puro lucha crowd.
Yeah.
It's puro like pura raza.
Raza, yeah.
So it was the only time that I had two grandmas fighting each other over me.
Damn.
Like I remember it was something like during my entrance, like I said hi to one of them and I hugged her, and then when I walked out, there was this other lady and I was just like, yeah, whatever. I hugged her, and then the first lady was like over there and she spoke up. She was like, oh, I don't know what, like yo primero, like conmigo. I mean, they were kidding, right? But they really were like,
They were really, like,
fighting over me.
jabbing at
Yeah,
each other.
yeah. They were fighting, and that was the first time that I was like, damn. I have these two old Mexican ladies fighting,
Fuck yeah, dude.
fighting over me. Yeah, dude. The craziest trip always is going to other. Now that I'm going up north, going to places that I had never been to before, like Houston. I had never
Yeah.
been to Houston. And then, of course, I'm all nervous and stuff. And then once I'm out there, as cliche as it sounds, it's straight up like I was out there getting beat up, and I'm like, it's the same thing. Like I'm doing the same thing I do in the valley,
Yeah.
and the people react. Thankfully, right? The people reacted for
Yeah.
me, and even after like that first time going to Houston, and then I went to Houston, and then I got the booking, and then my second time ever in Houston, I wrestle there, so it's my second time ever there. And everything is so new, like I've never been there, and people are like cheering my name, and people are asking for pictures afterwards. That's the stuff that's surreal to me.
That's awesome, dude.
That's the stuff that gives me that what's it called, the imposter syndrome. That's the
Yeah.
stuff that I'm like, oh fuck, like this shit's real.
Yeah.
You know, this shit's real. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool, dude, because I mean, I've been to the shows too, and like you have people of all ages, bro, little kids looking up to you and shit. Like that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
like
for
you know,
sure.
like it's cool to set like what we had growing up. Like you're doing that for kids, yeah, and just like people in general, dog. Like it's cool, man, to like have you here.
Thank you.
And
Thank
for
you.
us to get to know you like on this level, and like the listeners, your fans tuning in, like to see
OnlyFans.
Yeah, man. Shit. We'll get that link soon.
No, but thank you, bro. I appreciate that. No,
Yeah,
straight
man.
up, dude. I mean, it's been a hard journey, bro. Oh, it's been so hard. Like I've eaten shit out there so many times, and the people that know me like know, and that's the thing, right? Like the people that don't know, like, they don't know.
Yeah.
Like they only remember the good, right? Unless they're haters. Like the haters are always gonna hate, right? Pero, it's been hard, and like anytime, same thing, right? As cliche as it sounds, like anytime for me, like I'll just remind myself, like it's not even for me, right? It's for them. It's for
Yeah,
the
dude.
the
Yep.
kids, bro. Like for the little girls that, like they already know. Like they'll go and wait for me. Like their parents tell them like Kike's coming out, and they'll go and wait for me during my entrance, and they'll rate all my roses, and I'll be like, no, like I won't have any leftover for my actual
Yeah.
entrance, because they rate all of my roses like right away, like right in the entrance, dude. And so it's surreal, man.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh yeah, and that reminds me, I was gonna say, right, going back to that part, when like during my 6th training session, I remember Tans told me, right, we were just talking. Oh, he was like, I see the potential in you guys, whatever, right? And we were throwing around ideas, and I just said some stupid shit, and he was like, whatever you want, Kike. Like he was like, just don't be throwing roses around. Like don't be that generic guy that throws roses around to people. Like he told me that, and then wouldn't you know, like
You went home and bought like a dozen bouquets.
way later, I came up with the Kike character, and I did what he told me. Like you better not be doing that shit. You better not be giving away roses during your entrance, like all generic Mexican guy. And it's like it works.
Yeah. A lot of
seen
the
it,
times the most generic things are like what we want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's a beautiful thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's expected, but it's not, because people kind of, not to say he was shutting it down, but he was, like there's people out there like, hey, don't be doing that. It ain't gonna work. And then you do
Yeah.
it and it fucking works, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
that's-
he wasn't
that's
even
cool.
saying it's not gonna work. He was just saying like
It's like,
like it's a cliche.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean, who else is doing that? Like I've
Yeah.
met 1 or 2 people, and no one's from here, from the valley, and like for sure, bro. Like it's like you were saying, right? Like it's I love it, bro. Like it's my opportunity for me to embody that side of me, like my
Yeah.
Mexican side. And it's funny, right? Because some people like it's like I always reference the scene from the Selena movie, where the dad's like, when you're Mexican American, like you're not Mexican enough for the Mexicans, so you're not American
Yeah.
enough for the
Yep.
Americans. And it's funny because I see it all the time with wrestling, because it's the same thing. Like when I'm with the lucha guys, I stand out,
Yeah.
and then when I'm with the American guys, también I stand out.
Yeah.
And it's just funny. Like
You're the best of both worlds, bro.
I'm trying to be there, bro. I'm trying to get there.
You are, bro.
I'm trying,
That's
man.
it. Because you could just tell, bro, like your like persona, your character and stuff, it keeps getting more popular and more popular, bro. Like and you're doing cool shit in the ring too, bro.
Yeah.
You're fucking high. You're jumping off the ropes. You're doing a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Yeah, man. It took me a while. Well, funny enough, I learned how to springboard like on my 2nd day in training. It's just funny like that. Like if you got it in you, like we all got something in us.
Yeah.
Hey.
All of us, bro. Like straight up. And it's funny like seeing the trainees now, like like someone like my friend Kevin. Shout out Kevin Cash.
Kevin Cash.
I call him Kevin Crack. Kevin Cash. That's his own story, bro. Y'all gotta have Kevin Cash. He hasn't even debuted yet. Like he's just a fun guy. He like, for example, I learned how to springboard on my 2nd day. My drop kicks still suck. Like I do the missile drop kicks.
Yeah.
Because I don't got, I mean, I'm getting there, but I don't got the AJ style, like drop kick and then moonsault to the back, the Eddie Guerrero. It's getting there, And then you got someone like Kevin, he got the drop kick already. He's a new guy. He has a beautiful dropkick. Boom. In my opinion, from what I've seen, I'll give him props.
Oh yeah.
Like we all got something in us that, he can already do a suicide dive. Like I barely got comfortable with my suicide dive because there's one time I went for it and the rope hit my calf, and I felt like it fucking. I was like, I just tore my calf, and it traumatized me, and I never went for it again.
Damn.
And I just got it, and this guy has it down already, and it's just But can he springboard? Probably not. But I mean, if you start training today, like you have something.
For people that don't know, like springboard, like what's that?
Springboarding is so fun, man. I haven't done it in a while. So you're in the ring. You're grabbing the top rope. Well, you can springboard off of any of the ropes, but really, like if you're trying to springboard like real good, you springboard off the top. And of course, there's different ways to do it, but you basically, agarras vuelo, and then you jump on the rope, and then it's when you jump off of the rope.
Okay.
So I don't know if, like for example, AJ Styles, he has a phenomenal forearm. Jumps on the top rope.
Yeah.
Boom, springboard.
That's cool, man.
Learning
the lingo here, dude.
Definitely seen you do that shit for sure.
Yeah, dude. I mean, for sure. I mean, when I first started as a fan, it was when the Cruiserweight Classic was going on, and they had Gran Metalik. I don't know if you guys know Gran Metalik. He used to go by Máscara Dorada or just Metalik. He was known as the king of the ropes, so I was a big fan of Metalik
because he kills it. He'll fucking.
That's his whole thing. He goes like boom, boom, boom.
Goddamn acrobats, dude.
I've seen some fucking crazy clips, bro.
Yeah.
Of like Mexican wrestlers like going off on the ropes, bro.
Yeah. Respect, dude. That's a big part of Mexican lucha libre that I try to I love.
Crazy,
that I love.
bro. Yeah, that shit looks it looks so fucking cool, bro. Like when it happens, and then when they show it in slow motion, like we're gonna do the playback, you're like, fuck, bro, that looks fucking sick, bro.
Like Phoenix. Ray Phoenix from he's on SmackDown right now. He's in WWE already, but I know him since like Lucha Underground. Have y'all ever seen Ray Phoenix?
No.
Or maybe I have, bro, but I have, but I don't know the names, because I've seen a lot of that shit, bro. Like,
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, these are all lucha guys that are like on another level, bro. Like on another level. And they do a lot of high flying stuff, but I love especially like their rope stuff.
Fuck
like,
yeah. The rope work.
The springboard.
Yeah.
That shit's fire, bro.
Dude, so like before we wrap it up, like do you ever see like your character, because like it happened with John Cena, do you ever like see yourself like, what do they call it, turning heel?
Oh yeah,
because you're a fucking fan favorite, bro.
Yeah,
and that would just
sure,
kind of like do a 180 on everybody. I mean, it'd be a spoiler to say yes or no, but like just personally, you like, do you see yourself ever being like the bad cowboy?
Well, that's the secret, bro.
Oh,
I'm already heel.
Oh,
I knew the bad guy the whole time.
Fuck right? Yeah,
it was me. It was me the whole time. Damn, what are we doing here? Freaking WWE Unreal behind the scenes. Well, I mean, it's funny, right? I mean, the one that told me this, and it's funny because I wanted to talk about this, so you reminded me. Toxico was the one that told me, like, it goes back to those things that like they'll tell you and they'll stay with you. He told me, he was like, you were like I see you as the Cody Rhodes of New Breed, and of course to me that's like,
bro, for sure, that's a big thing.
Cody Rhodes, right? And then after he told me that, I was like I see it, right? Like, I mean, even in the way he wrestles, like he is someone who people doubted. Like a lot of people, like, well, I mean, of course, like a lot of people gave up on him in a lot of ways, and like he was always in the shadow of his dad, right? Always. So it took a lot for him to like. He really had to work for it.
Yeah.
He really had to find that like respect.
And he's another great fucking wrestler, dude. Like,
yeah, bro.
That character, like the name. When I first heard it, I was like, I don't know, man, but like great fucking all around performer, dude. Like
Cody Rhodes, for
He
sure.
found himself, and it took a long.
He did a lot of like underground shit. We went through like all the fucking things.
He started
bro.
AEW. He started AEW with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. So he started the competition of WWE, and then he went back to WWE. Like it was like a whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Just as a person, And that was the whole thing with Cody, right? Like people before he came back to WWE in AEW, people wanted him to be a bad guy already. But from what I understand, right, this is what you hear, so you never truly know. And even now in WWE, like people say, like, when is he turning heel? When is he turning heel? And he himself will tell you, like, I can't do it. Like, the connection with the fans is too strong. Pero pues, who knows? I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like now,
it's good to be evil.
now with my character, I'm getting to a point where, like, I am just trying to embrace who I really am.
Yeah.
También. Like recently, like pretty recently, bro, like on my Instagram bio, and I mean, whatever, right? But, to me, I always had the Mexican flag. Like throughout time, like I always had the Mexican flag, like, trying to show what my character is. I'm a Mexican telenovela character, I remember one time, some random guy DM'd me, and he straight up DM'd me. He was like, how Mexican are you trying to be? And of course, I ignored it, right? Because I'm like, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, right? Like I'm trying to like embody something. But now, like, I'm finally getting to a point where, like, I just have to, like, I'm trying to get more comfortable in my own skin, especially out there, because you need to. Like, you can't force yourself to be something that you're not. Like, you can try to, especially as a wrestler, like, embody certain characteristics of yourself, that are out there. Pero you can't just, some people can, but personally, they say that your wrestling persona is yourself times 10. Right?
Yeah.
So recently, like on my bio, now I have Mexican American pro wrestler. Like I'm not a luchador. I'm not a pro wrestler. Like I'm a Mexican American pro wrestler in the Valley, right? So right here we're pretty hybrid anyway. Like all of Texas is pretty hybrid anyway. Like we get that little taste of the Mexican wrestling and a little taste of the American wrestling.
And how you liking starting to go more upstate and wrestle, bro?
It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
Like having people see you for the first time and shit, right?
So,
because right here, like the wrestling community knows you and everything like that, right? So you go up there to another place and you're like, well, fuck, bro, no one knows me here, like.
So, I'm blessed enough, bro. Like, and I try to be humble, right? But like, for example, like of course, we haven't even talked about the belts.
Bring them out, bro.
So of course, I am your new breed heavyweight champion.
Hey.
Fuck
yeah.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears for this championship right here. Not just from me, but from everybody. Like I think since 2020 that they got this championship. I don't know if you guys want to check it out.
Fuck yeah, bro.
It used to be different colors and stuff. They let me customize it.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So I repainted it. Like you can see on the side plates, the one on the left, it's the old red, and the one on the right, it's the new red.
Oh, okay.
And I think I might just leave it like that. And then the white used to be blue,
Oh, okay.
which I was always like, blue, like New Breed is red and black, red and white. I mean.
Bro, I've always imagined seeing the Rock walk around with the fucking belts and shit, bro.
Yeah. I always think of Bret Hart.
Dope shit, bro.
Yeah.
Bret Hart with the big eagle. I love Bret Hart, bro.
I need to win me one of those, bro.
So yeah, to answer your question, then we got I'm the current and defending, reigning and defending Wrestling Shop Tag Team Champion.
Big shout out to that, bro.
The Wrestling
Fuck
Shop.
yeah.
Big shout
That's
out
a
to the
crazy
Wrestling
belt,
Shop.
dude.
This is San Antonio.
Oh, nice.
So me and Sean started going to San Antonio, and me and
big
Sean,
shout out to Sean, bro.
Sean
for
Jones.
Sure. Sean Rebel Jones. Big shout out, bro.
Rebel
The homie,
Rock,
bro.
Sean Jones, and El Hijo del Pueblo, Kike Caballero. Together, we are the Rebel Bandidos.
Oh,
Nice.
that's fire,
The
bro.
Rebel Bandidos. So we've been, it happened. Like he started going up north. He was like, whoever wants to come along with us. A bunch of us tagged along. I was the only one that would really go here and there. And then one of the promoters was like, I need you guys to be a tag team. We can be a tag. We can be whatever you want us to be, bro. Like just, like we're trying to get, in there. And then we're there, and right before the match, there was some trouble. There was some trouble with the match or whatever. And then the promoter looks at us, and because they were trying to move people around, they were like, why don't we get him in our match and in our team, and we put the Sean with them, yada yada yada. And then the promoter looks at us, and this is a real story, by the way. And he's like, no, we can't move them. We can separate them because they're a tag team, right, guys? And everybody looks at us, and we're like, yeah, we're a tag team. So it went from, can y'all tag team together? Sure. To, y'all are a tag team, right? And we were like, yeah.
Fuck it.
So that's when Sean told me, like, honestly, man, like, if you want to take this seriously, like,
Let's go. Let's
and I
do
love
this
him,
shit.
bro, because we're like cookies and cream, right? Which is funny because we were gonna wrestle a team called Cookies and Cream. But we bring the best out of each other. So he has more experience than me, and you know, I stand out maybe a little more in some ways, but he stands out in his own way. And once he started taking me over there, like, I know the Oscar, shout out to Oscar from the wrestling shop. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Thank you, Oscar from the wrestling shop.
Oh, yeah?
The moment I walked in, and that's because I try to stay humble, bro. The moment I walked in, because I walked in with my freaking cowboy hat, con mi sombrero.
Hell yeah.
All right, I walked in with mi sombrero, and I was
Big
have the
sexy
headphones.
with glasses.
Right. Con el sombrero, I had a t-shirt. I mean, I was wearing my jeans, my boots, like I always dress, right? And the moment I walk in, he's like, who's this guy? And Sean's like, oh, this is Kike, like, he's my tag team partner, yada yada yada. And he's like, where did this guy come from? He's like, he looks like a star, he sounds like a star, he carries himself like a star.
Fuck
like,
yeah, bro.
he looks like a star to me. And I'm just there like, thank you, like, I'm just here, right? So he's one of those people that pretty recently, like, he saw me and he was like, boom. And that was before I knew who he was, right? And so he's been giving us opportunities over there in San Antonio, and we're blessed enough to have earned our way to those championships. So, I mean, yeah, of course, I was not surprised, like, so early into our travels up north. But
Does it feel cool to have belts with you?
it never gets old, bro. It never gets
You ever
old.
get chicks ask you to just wear nothing but the belt?
Hey.
My first month as new breed heavyweight champion, because for me, my inspiration is Mooncat, of course,
Yeah.
in a lot of ways.
Mooncat's fire, bro.
When I was and I've told this when we feuded, I told everybody, right? I was like, if before I was a new breed fan, before I was new breed heavyweight champion, I was just a new breed fan. But before I was a new breed fan, I was a Mooncat Franco fan, like, straight up. So I used to love Mooncat, not anymore, right? But I used to be a big fan, and I remember when he was South Texas champion, because he was South Texas champion for like 2 years. I think, like, maybe, I mean, I might be misremembering, but I think like 2.5 years, dude, as South Texas champion.
He's crazy,
So,
bro. He does a lot of dope shit, bro.
He's crazy.
I have a video when we did the podcast where he the cool clip when he jumped off the tree and shit.
Y'all were doing the podcast that
Yeah, we were up
bro.
on stage,
We had
dog.
fucking got it on video and
He
everything.
jumped off the tree for a cheap pop, as they say. For a cheap pop. People love what they love, bro. What can I say? You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Wrestling is wrestling, bro. If the people
The
are
thing
happy,
about that, like, the cheap pop is that nobody fucking saw him and knew what the fuck happened until after it happened. They were like, what the fuck? Like, we were on stage. We're like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah.
So I busted out my phone. Like, this motherfucking, he's a real cat. We're gonna have to call the fire department.
Yeah. Yeah, he's crazy, dude. So, yeah, Mooncat. What was I talking about? Mooncat. I love Mooncat. Bro.
Yeah, you were just saying.
Mamalu.
No, but why did I bring him up?
I don't even. No, because you said like that's who you were trying to, like,
So,
look up to first, and then
You
Mooncat
started as a fan, yeah.
Mooncat Franco as South Texas champion. He, for those 2 years, at least
2 years.
from what I saw in his story and even in person, he took that belt everywhere with him. And of course, Mooncat notorious for hanging out, right? So, that belt went everywhere and anywhere with him. So when I won the belt, I told myself, I was like, I gotta take this belt everywhere with me.
hell yeah.
So, yeah, that belt went a lot of places. That first month, I sure got a lot of attention from it, bro.
That's dope though,
Yeah.
bro.
That was all you wore.
Because,
Yeah.
dude, this, like, in wrestling, growing up, watching wrestling, when they were a fucking champion, bro, they come up with this shit and be like, fuck yeah, bro. Who's taking this shit from me?
Yeah. And after a month, because I won the championship, I had it for a month. Then I lost it again. Then I won it again, like within a month. And then I've been champion since March 9th, if I'm not mistaken. Which is,
Hell
I don't
yeah,
know
man.
That's
how
a long
many-
time. Already.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm double champ, so it's a blessing, bro. It's freaking amazing.
Fuck yeah.
But that first month I went crazy with the title, which is why the paint. I mean, it was already pretty bad from the previous.
That white is Mekos, ain't it, dog?
Yeah, it came from somewhere, man. So after a while, I was like, I gotta fix it up because I sure didn't help. I mean, it was already
Scuffed
messed
it
up.
up a little bit.
Yeah. This one time, to not reveal too much, right? It was like doing. It was in downtown, right? And Mooncat is shirtless. I think both Mooncat and Felix are shirtless, and Felix has Mooncat on his shoulders, and Mooncat starts playing air guitar with the title. I hand him the title, and he starts playing air guitar. And when he hands it back to me, I'm like, "Oh no!" And all a bunch of the paint was scraped off. And, I mean, of course, I fixed it, but I was like,
Nah, that's cool though, man. Nah, dude, and fucking
Behind the scenes with the wrestlers out partying, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had we had some of the guys from San Antonio. We had Animo. Shout out to Animo and shout out to Rilo. They came down here to train with us once. Rilo and Animo from Hybrid, and we trained. Right, we had a nice training session, and then we went out after. And I remember even Rilo, after he left, he was like, "You guys are crazy, bro." I was like, "Yeah."
Hey, man.
that's cool though, man.
We're
It's a-
the
it's a-
956 breed down
Exactly.
here, dog.
It's a balance,
It's
though,
different.
It's a
Fuck yeah,
balance,
bro.
Partying and you know, like you gotta find your time for fun, but also like you gotta when you
gotta
focus,
grind,
you gotta
bro.
focus.
You gotta
And
grind, bro.
and what's next for Kike, bro?
What is next for Kike?
What is there?
Sky's
Anything,
the limit,
is there
dog.
anything you're chasing? Is there any other fights you want? Is there like matches and shit? Any other going out of town or anything?
So after winning that second belt, I started getting the itch. I started getting the itch.
So you got an STD.
So yeah, after getting that belt and hanging out with Frank the Tank,
You got crabs. Got the itch.
I started feeling a little itchy. And yeah, man, honestly, like right now, like I mean, it might seem simple, but I won like all the belts. I won all the
Get 'em,
championships.
bro.
I won all
Fuck
the
yeah,
gold.
bro.
Get 'em.
And the only way I can do that is by just getting better.
Get the woman's one too, man. Go
The woman's one
identify as a woman.
Shave my
Take that
beard.
shit too, bro.
Soy la caballera.
Caballera.
Yeah.
Shave my beard, let my hair loose.
You can be Chiche Caballera.
Chiche.
Nah, dude, but you're fucking killing it, bro. Everything you're doing right now is fire to see, bro. Like it's super dope, bro. Like how you have your own persona, you're doing your own thing. Your entrances
And you're
are
putting
fire.
like the wrestling Valley wrestling like on a map, bro.
Yeah,
like you
bro.
really are, dog.
A lot of people fuck with you, bro.
Because when you go up north and people are like, "Where the fuck's this guy from?" They're gonna look into this, and you know what I'm saying. Like you're putting on a lot of fucking light down here, so that's super cool, bro.
Yeah, dude. That's what I told Sean. I was like, after winning the belt, I looked at him and I was like on the way home. I mean, of course, the ride home from freaking San
I bet that was
Antonio.
exciting, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hell
no,
yeah.
well, we did that show. We won the belts. Amazing, right? We won the belt from Bobby Light and Jonathan Life. Shout out to
The losers.
Bobby Light and Jonathan Life. No, they're great talent
Yeah.
from all of Texas, right? San Antonio. We beat them for the belts, and on the ride home, I told Sean, I was like, first of all, I was like, well, nobody can say we're not a tag team anymore. I mean, we won tag team titles.
It's official now.
Even if we start hitting each other, like nobody can say we weren't a tag team. We're officially a tag team. And then I told him, I was like, we're representing the Valley, bro. Like, you know,
Yep.
like, I know some people don't like the whole like, oh, the Valley voice. Like they don't like to see themselves that way. But I'm proud of being from the RGV and,
Hell
from,
yeah.
and from Reynosa, right? So I told him, I was like, we're two Valley boys being champions in San Antonio. Like they're trusting us with the title. They're trusting us with the position.
and
know?
trusting in what you are as wrestlers, bro. Because
Yeah.
they, like they're not just gonna let anyone, like anyone, and they see,
Of course.
they see you killing it, bro, and they see like how you guys do in the ring and shit, and you guys know your stuff, bro, and it's awesome to see every time, bro. Every time, once I saw you the first time, bro, perform and do your and fucking kill it as a wrestler, I was like, yeah, this guy's fucking sick, bro.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
Fuck
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
No,
man.
especially I mean, me and Sean, like I said, we complement each other, bro. You know the things that I like on
Batman and Robin, dog.
Batman and Robin, bro.
Yeah.
I think honestly with Sean, and I know this is true, like we saw the potential, and then I saw him share like a little highlight reel of Eddie Guerrero and Love Machine, Los Gringos Locos.
Yeah.
That it was Eddie and Art Barr, the white guy. And after I saw him share that, that's when he started being like, "Hey, bro, like I see
Let's
something.
do this
You're
shit.
my Mexican.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to like for that to click. And
Yeah.
Nah, but honestly, we both saw it from the beginning, and like we both just said, you know, fuck it. Like, let's
Just
go for it.
an
yeah,
undeniable match, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. So you're killing it, man. Like I said, fucking find this guy wrestling all around the RGV, man.
Yeah,
Big
give
shout
him
out
a
to you,
follow
bro.
on his socials, guys. Follow Breed Wrestling. Follow the landmark.
Follow all the
because
wrestlings, bro. All the
that's-
wrestlings.
Like the landmark is where you guys definitely have a lot of your Sunday events, dog. I
Yeah.
mean, make sure you guys follow all the links in the description.
For sure.
Stay up to date with this fucking guy because he's doing it, man. He's
Hell
fucking
yeah, bro.
doing it.
He's gonna be a star.
We're already a star, baby.
We're already a
Everybody
star.
a
Fuck
newbie.
yeah,
Hey,
dude.
well,
Hell yeah.
fucking Kike Caballero, big shout out. Thank you for coming on, bro.
The man,
you,
the
guys.
myth, the
Thank you.
legend,
Fucking
dog.
amazing.
First
bro.
podcast
Hell yeah.
ever. So
Poppin'
Big
cherries,
shout out to
dog.
that.
thank you guys for popping my podcast cherry.
Hell
I
yeah.
appreciate it. Too many more. First of many.
Hey, everybody out there watching, listening, big shout out, bro.
Thank y'all. Have a great
If you
week.
are what you say.
Kike Caballero in the motherfucking house, bros. Desmadrito in the fucking house as well. Big shout out, everybody. We got the fucking belts. Oh shit, hold on. I started it backwards.
Oh,
My
no.
bad. My bad.
Again.
Yeah, fuck it again, bro.
If you are what you say.
Big shout out.
With
Kike
an episode
Caballero in the
of
motherfucking house.
episode so nice we gotta end it twice.
Fucking champion.
Twice.
2 belts. He's coming for more.
Coming for more.
Big shout out everyone watching, everyone listening.
Are we redoing the whole outro?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
You guys have a
Fuck
great
it, bro.
fucking week. Thanks for tuning in. Kike
Thank
Caballero.
you guys for having me. Appreciate it. It was awesome.
Fuck yeah, bro. Big shout out Desmadrito in the house as well.
Yeah,
Fuck this pizza
a
up.
fresh, cool young Lou trying to cash his microphone check 212. Wanna believe-